Hello everyone, it's Friday, yay! Well done for getting to the end of the week, and I hope you've found these videos useful. My dog's just come over for a stroke, obviously, because I've sat down. This week we've been talking about how to survive Christmas, specifically if you have disordered eating, but generally just trying to survive Christmas really, without having to go on any crash diets in January. This video is about food talk and diet talk about calories. Now, I don't think I've ever been through a Christmas where someone hasn't mentioned how many calories are in a mince pie, or how many Quality Street they've managed to eat in one sitting, what diet they're going to go on in January, how much weight they think they've put on. It goes on, doesn't it? And for many people that can be very triggering, because they don't really want to know how many calories are in things, or they do, but they're trying not to, and they too feel a bit bad about what they've eaten or how much weight they may or may not have put on. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to avoid that kind of conversation because it naturally comes to people, even when they know that you struggle. They don't realise the damage of their kind of mindless chit chat, really. So I think there are a couple of things that you can do. Remember, everyone's journey is individual. So, you know, people will talk about things that you don't really want to hear. If you can take yourself away from the situation, then absolutely do that. If it's really upsetting to you, then by all means say, look, do we really have to talk about that? It's not helpful to me, and I'd really rather we didn't. And sometimes it might be better to have that conversation before the day. So kind of talk to people and just say, look, you know, if they're your close family, they will understand. Just say, look, if we could avoid conversations about weight and calories and food, I know it's difficult, but it would be really helpful to me. It would help me enjoy the day. And I'm sure if you were able to communicate the reasons why, they would understand it. I think it's just really important that you don't take it too personally, don't take offence by it, because mostly it's said either with good intentions or just absent-mindedness, you know. So yeah, I think if you're going to be in a situation where that's likely to happen, and I've never been in a situation where it's not likely to happen at Christmas, just be a little bit prepared for it. Just think about it. How's that going to make me feel? How am I going to respond? What can I do to make that better? And to be kind of self-aware is the best way to prepare yourself for these situations. And if you can speak to people and try and, you know, circumvent the problem by having that conversation with them, then please do that. And equally, if you are the host and you know that you're having a day, or you know you're with family, and a person that you're going to be with is likely to have an eating disorder or disordered eating, then just be mindful yourself. You know, what am I saying? Is it really useful? Is it benefiting anyone? Have I really thought about it? Because yes, you might be feeling a bit fat. Yes, you might want to read the calories on a mince pie. Yes, you might want to talk about exercise, but do you really need to, and is it really beneficial? Because the chances are it doesn't make any difference to anyone except for you, and you can have a conversation about that another time with people who aren't likely to be triggered by it. So yeah, just be mindful of the people around you at Christmas, especially those with disordered eating, because it really is a battle, and it would be lovely if they could just stop it for a day. It would be lovely if they could just eat normally and appreciate the food you cook them. It would be really nice if they could behave normally around food, and it doesn't have to be this kind of tense situation. And I can promise you that no one wants that more than they do, but it is an addiction. Eating disorders are addiction, sorry. And so they can't just stop it for the day. So just be mindful of that. And the focus really is not them and their eating disorder. It's a good day for everybody. And if a little bit of time and consideration and thoughtfulness and good communication helps make that day enjoyable for everyone, then do that, because the focus should be on the joy and not on trying to deal with the battles that people are facing at that particular time. Not on Christmas Day, it's just not a day for it. So make it as enjoyable as possible. Communicate, plan, be thoughtful, be considerate, and yeah, try and avoid triggering conversations. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and if you have anything that you'd like to add or any topics that you'd like discussed, then please get in touch with me. If you are preparing for a Christmas and you're freaking out, then get in contact with me. Equally, whether you're a sufferer or a host, get in contact with me, because we can have a relatively quick, easy, open conversation that might just help you deal with some of the struggles that you're facing and some of the things you're worried about. So get in touch if I can be of any use to you over this Christmas period. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves.